my name is Mamiko. I live in Tokyo, Japan, and this is my food face.
Everyone, my name is Munibur Rahman. I live in Karachi, Pakistan, and this is my food face.
Hi, my name is Toto Karandang. I'm from Dagupan, Philippines. This is my food face.
This is Ishika Sanyal from India, and this is my food face.
My name is Hikaru here, or you can call me Lu. I live in Tokyo, Japan, and this is my food face.
So welcome to Food Fest Festival in November. Yay! We are back. We are back. Yeah, thank you very much. So what is Food Fest? So anybody maybe Yvette? Or
What is Food Face? Well,
yeah,
it's actually the Fun Food Face Festival, is it not? Because we've added an extra F this time. But Food Face Festival is all about enjoying, sharing cultural experiences, first of all, because GPB One Asia is all around the world. Well, and particularly, or GPB is all around the world, but One Asia is focused on Asia. But we're looking at all these different countries within that. And so it's sharing culture, but to make it fun. And so to make faces out of food, which is so easy to do, it just makes it a bit of fun. And we share that on Facebook, and we share it with each other. So we see what we like to eat and how we can create things out of our food, all the different foods that we eat.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. This
That's all
was my
right.
part, but yeah, you improvise so beautifully. Thank you. Yeah, well, like when you were a child, I think I used to be said, don't play with food because I had so many food that I didn't like to eat. So instead of eating that, I was just playing with it. And my mom, this is my mom, and when she was young, yeah, and she used to tell me that don't play with food. But because we are GPB, Global Play Brigade and brigadiers, and we like to play. So we are gonna play with food, and we can learn about the food, and we can learn about the culture through introducing the food. So then, what is Global Play Brigade?
So, the Global Play Brigade is a volunteer community of play, performance activists, improvisers, clowns, musicians, educators, and therapists who have come together in response to the global pandemic and the distressing, inequitable state of our world. We aim to bring people together across borders to play, create, connect, and grow, creating new pathways for social change. So here we are, let's play.
Let's play. So, then why? What is Global Play Brigade One Asia Pacific? So, what is One Asia Pacific?
Global Play Brigade One Asia Pacific is um, volunteers coming from the Asia Pacific region. In our mission, we use play across borders to build playful and thoughtful community and connection, understanding each culture and nationality deeply, and creating new possibilities for social change among Asia Pacific countries. We started in July. There's like a bunch of volunteers from different countries in Asia we have the powerhouses from the GPB Japan and GPB India who spearheaded the previous Food Face Festival, and we have volunteers from China, from Philippines, from Pakistan, and this November we welcomed our new friends and neighbors from down under Australia and New Zealand and other Pacific Island nations. So if you're watching and you're interested and you're from the Asia Pacific region, come and join. We have so much room for other nations.
Yay! So we really, really, really wanted to invite the Pacific country people, and here we are now, Yvette and Nicola. Yay! So what are the food that you down there? And but I don't think you you think down there for from you down us down there. Yeah, right. So what are the food do you eat? And what kind of weather is it now there?
What a great question, Hikaru. Well, certainly for Yvette and myself, we are in the beginnings of spring down here in the deep South Pacific. So that's a pretty wild season for us in New Zealand. We get a lot of very changeable weather. So even though we know we're heading towards summer, it's not always warm. And in terms of food, oh my gosh, I don't quite know where to start. So certainly in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So Aotearoa is the indigenous name for New Zealand, and we often just call ourselves Aotearoa. So in Aotearoa, we are an island nation, which means that traditionally a lot of our food is from the sea. So yeah, a lot of fish, a lot of shellfish, but we also do a fantastic job of pinching and stealing and copying food from everywhere. And so if you come to New Zealand, you will find the best of everything, really. But we have been very strongly influenced by our Asia Pacific neighbors. So we have a lot of fantastic Japanese food, Indian food, Malaysian food, Filipino food, you name it, we've got it here. But I think most significantly and pretty special is that, of course, in Aotearoa, we have a very strong indigenous population, and they do this amazing process with food called a hangi. And if you come to New Zealand, you have to try this. Essentially, a very large hole is dug in the ground, and very hot stones from a fire is placed in the bottom of the hole in the ground. And then food is put in containers sort of wrapped and traditionally we use tin foil now, but traditionally it would have been wrapped in flax leaves, put in the ground, all of the dirt put back on top, and it sits underground, slowly, slowly, slowly cooking. And then you dig it back up again and pull it out.
It's lunchtime here in Japan now, and I'm starving.
Yeah. So that's us.
Thank you.
Yvette, what, the same, different? What do you got?
Oh, look, I really resonated when you said then, Nicola, that we have been so strongly influenced by all our Asia Pacific neighbours, and mainly our Asian neighbours. So we have so much. We have, especially Thai, and we have so much Japanese food, and we have Vietnamese food. It's such a fusion. I think we call it Australian fusion because we don't really have, I think the very stereotypical national food of Australia is a meat pie. And so I'm going to do that one day for the Food Face Festival. I'm just going to get a meat pie and put a meat pie in sauce. I'm going to put a face on it, and that'll be what an Aussie meat pie. That's such great cuisine. That's what we're known for. But also when you said, Nicola, that, influence and maybe stealing a few things from other cultures, I think Australia has laid claim to the pavlova, which is a beautiful, fluffy dessert It's made out of egg whites, and it's all kind of soft on the inside and crunchy, crispy on the outside. And you put lots of fruit and cream on it. It's delicious. And we lay claim to that, but I actually think it's from New Zealand. I think it's from New Zealand, but don't tell anybody. Certainly not Nicola.
I didn't want to get
Don't
into a little argy-bargy with you, Yvette.
Come on.
It's a contentious dessert. Very, very controversial between Australia and New Zealand.
I think we actually swiped it, but we claim it as ours, a bit like Russell Crowe as well. We do that too.
Absolutely.
But so look, I've just finished a big bowl of fruit. I just cut up a big thing of fruit salad. We've got lovely fresh vegetables. We're blessed in that way. Lots of fresh fruit, lots of fresh vegetables, and eating fresh food is a big thing. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but that's us down here. And the weather, it is spring, but it's been raining for the last 3 days, which is great because I don't know, it just feels nice when it rains rather than hot sun all the time. So, but summer will come and it will be hot, and hopefully there's no bushfires and we get through it and we come out the other side.
Wow. Well, last time we had a food festival, that was in July, and it was so hot. And as you know, the Eastern Asian countries, it is so hot. And it's sometimes close to 40, and we were complaining about it. But from the people from India, they said nothing. Yeah, we were complaining about it was 37 or 38, but yeah, you have a temperature of over 40, right, in India?
Yeah, it at times it also goes into 45 degrees. It becomes extremely hot.
Yeah,
Oh.
there are parts which at 50.
50?
Yeah.
You'll be
Parts of
boiled.
Rajasthan. Yes, we are.
Yeah. And it is so interesting to learn about the food already from the New Zealand and Australia, because you're getting towards to the spring. And in Japan, we have we are heading to it's in the middle of autumn, and it's the season for food, really. All the food in Japan tastes so good. Mushrooms and potatoes and fish and seafood and everything tastes so good. So you get fat when in autumn, really. You have to eat too much. Yeah, that is so. This is why we have Food Festival. So we can learn a lot about the cultures. Maybe we can learn about the language. And last time in July, Pooja helped us, Mamiko and me, to go to an Indian restaurant to order food, which we don't usually order because we don't know what's going on in the menu of Indian restaurant. So we talked about it, and then this time we're gonna help the people of One Asia members. Mamiko and I will help to order Japanese food. So any of you go to a Japanese restaurant and call us on Zoom, and we're gonna see the menu, and we can just tell you what to order. So you can experience some good Japanese food. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, because that sounds really interesting. Like in India, we have people who make Japanese and Chinese food like a street vendor. You have like this line of people who are making food like in front of you, and the smell that comes out, like it's like if the smell would travel to half a kilometer, you're like, we have to eat even if you don't want to eat that food, just because the smell is so inviting. You literally want to just go and grab a plate and have there with your friends and family.
Yeah, so on the street, yeah, you just, munch, 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 munch towards to the end of the street. That's wonderful. Yeah, so because we had so much fun at the last time, we extended the period of the festival. So we are starting from today and we are finishing on November the 30th. So let's, take a journey together by posting the videos and pictures in Global Play Brigade Global Play Brigade One Asia Pacific Facebook group. So, well, to celebrate, I created the food face today with my usual breakfast. I usually have a yogurt for breakfast. But this time I put bananas as eyes and some prunes as nose and mouth and put some honey on the cheek. So this was my food face today. So this was so simple. This was just so simple. I could have created this one within 30 seconds. So anybody can do that because I don't usually cook.
Hikaru, I think
Yeah.
maybe we should name our houses. I think our food faces rather. I think because I would give that one a name and I would call it. We have an expression here if someone's really cute. They're called sweet cheeks, and say,
Sweet
"Hey,
cheeks.
sweet cheeks." So that little person's name could be Sweet Cheeks.
Thank you. Thank you
We
for
should
naming
name
it.
them.
I love it.
Sweet Cheeks.
Okay. So as soon as we finish this opening ceremony, I'm gonna post this picture into our Food Face Festival Facebook group, and I name it Sweet Chick. Thank you. Yeah. So, well, you've already seen us, but greetings from Global Play Brigade One Asia Pacific members. So maybe you maybe wonder what we are doing for living and where we are and stuff like that. So maybe we can just introduce ourselves. So who wants to go first? So you can just introduce yourself, what you do, where you live, what you do for living, what you believe in, what's your favorite food, and
Okay, I can go first.
great. You're the youngest.
Everyone's young.
Yeah, everybody's young. We're teenagers.
Yes. So, hello everyone. Namaste. I am Pooja Sapi from India and I love food. My favorite food is sizzlers. Like I think I can eat that, every day without getting bored. Along with some Gujarati food, some Punjabi food, because like we have so many like different dishes in India. It's like you have everything, it's all inclusive. So and you have like even stalls where you get everything at one place itself. So you don't need you don't have to even run around here and there. Okay, a little bit about me. I am a traveler, a spiritual seeker, and a homeschooler. And I've been with the Global Play Brigade since the pandemic, since the very beginning. And I'm really grateful to have this platform. It's because it gives you an opportunity to actually come out as your true self, the true authentic self, rather than, trying to pretend to be someone else. So you get your own identity and you just keep meeting people from around the world, which is, amazing because honestly, I never thought that I could actually get this opportunity to meet someone from Australia or someone from Philippines or someone from Japan and, have that family connection. It's like an extended family itself. So yeah, I'm super happy to be here and super happy to be a part of the One Asia team with the Food Fest Festival, and especially since after learning a lot of Japanese, so it's really exciting to actually speak that language as well with the people who know Japanese in a more fluent manner. So you keep learning from them. So yeah, thank you for having me here.
ありがとうございます。またゆっくり日本語で喋りましょう。Thank you.
I'll
So,
jump in
Tricia,
next just because
great.
I've
Neko.
unfortunately got to slip away. So yes, kia ora koutou. I'm in Wellington, Aotearoa, New Zealand. Oh my gosh, favorite food. I'm a sweet tooth, so I'm just going to go straight out there with cake, like a really moist chocolate cake, covered in a thick chocolate icing. That's my sweet. But if I have to go savory, I have to say fresh bread, really good quality fresh bread. I don't know about any of you, but during the pandemic, this thing called sourdough, making your own sourdough bread, went crazy. So we've got so many places where you can get great sourdough bread, fresh sourdough bread with butter. And when I say butter, I'm like, it needs to look like cheese. It needs to be thick slices of butter, not just a little bit, but really thick. Nothing else. It's all I need. And I'm happy. What do? I am an actor, an improviser, a director, and a playwright. And I love playing and passionate about it. And yeah, lovely to be here with you all. And sad that I have to go, but I've got to slip off Sunday evening here, and I've got to do family stuff. Got some kids that need me. But yeah, I will let you all go.
Thank you.
Onwards. And yeah, I
Yay.
look forward to hosting an event on the 19th of November.
November. Yes, I'm
all
so
join.
looking forward to it.
Beautiful.
So Nicola is offering some play shop on November the 19th. So stay tuned.
Yes. Come play with me.
Great.
Okay, I think I can jump in. Hello, everybody. I'm Midhavi Parmal, and I am from Gurgaon, India, and I love playing. Okay, let's talk about my favorite food. I think that's the hardest thing I'm going to have to do all day, talk about my favorite food, because there are so many. In winter, so rather than going sweet or savory, I would go summer and winter. In winter, I like soupy things with everything thrown in. So whether it is something like a cow suey or a ramen bowl, or just a bunch of vegetables and protein put into a pot, boiled to perfection with some seasoning. That is my soul food. And for summers, I think there's nothing like a bowl of freshly cut mango.
Whoa, yeah.
There is what's not to love. And as for what I do, I work with children, adults on writing their books, writing in general, writing to express better, whether it is journaling, whether it is publishing, whether it is just writing, whether it's poetry, name it. And I work with children and adults on that. And I'm so happy to be here for the second time in the Food Face Festival. And hoping to have lots of food faces coming up on Facebook, and we're hitting the festive season here. So let's see what we can do.
By the way, Medabi, I was really wondering, like, what's going on your palms?
Okay, so that's mehendi, as we call it in India, or henna
Beautiful.
art, as we call it around the world. So we just recently had a festival. I mean, a lot of people, we have Diwali coming up, and a lot of girls and ladies decorate their hands for this festival. But the reason why I have it on, and it's actually kind of going now, it's fading away, is because a few days ago we have a festival called Karwa Chauth, which the wives fast for the husband's well-being, and we fast all day, and we look at the moon, and then we break our fast. So we don't eat or drink anything the whole day, and that's a day to dress up. So you do your hands, you wear your fancy outfits, and you basically look pretty.
Yeah.
So, but
Will you be able
it
to
stays on
post
for a
that?
while.
will you be able to post the picture
Of
and
course, of course.
yeah, in a group because I
Yeah,
really want to see.
sure, sure. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Oh, and you talked about the Diwali,
Yes,
and it's happening during this food fest festival. So I'm
yes,
so looking forward to learning more about it.
yes. Let's go right into it, and I'm sure to update on our Facebook group.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm so interested in learning about the cultures from all over the world.
Yeah,
Great, thank you.
thank you.
So who's coming next? Papa.
Magandang umaga. That's good morning from Manila, Philippines. My name is Toto Karandang, and I am a physician. I'm a doctor, but my real passion is helping healthcare teams, nurses, and doctors, and paramedical staff collaborate, communicate, and think of better ways for well-being and better patient outcomes. So I use applied improvisation to do that, through fun games and exercises. I'm happy to be here in the second Food Face Festival. And if you were to ask me, my favorite dish, of course, as Filipinos and as Asians, nothing compares to rice, like a bowl of hot steaming rice. And they usually want it with hot soup. We call it sinigang, which is a tamarind-based broth. And you can actually put any sort of meat or seafood, but I like it with pork ribs and a lot of vegetables. I put it in mounds of rice, and I have a little bit of dipping sauce, like fish sauce with our local lime is called calamansi, and a little squeeze of that. But as a snack, I'm really fond of garlic cheese pizza, the thin crust. Yeah. I love that. So that's basically what I like, and I'm really just happy to be here. Thanks.
Wonderful. Yay. Yeah, and you've been expanding those, applied improvisation to your field too. So that's so exciting. And Toto and Yvette just had a collaboration play shop, and I'm so excited about that. Um, we're gonna have a repeat session during this Food Fest Festival on November the 19th, and we're gonna just let you know what time we're gonna be doing that. So stay tuned again. So maybe Yvette.
Yeah, well, and we'll have to nail that time. We'll figure out that time, and we'll certainly get it out there, won't we? Oh, my favorite food. Gosh, I love it all, but I am very partial to. I love salmon as a protein kind of food. I love salmon. I love it done any way at all. And at the moment, my son is downstairs cooking pasta and salmon pasta. And I said, "Oh, can you just make sure you cook enough for me so when I'm finished this, I can go down and have some." So he's there with a whole lot of herbs and a whole lot of and some pine nuts, and he's got all this stuff laid out and little bits of vegetables and things, and he's cooking up the pasta, and I know it'll be delicious because he's a very good cook. So certainly salmon, but I love fresh fruit. I could just live off fresh fruit. I'm like a fruit bat. I could just live off fresh fruit. And I love lots of veggies. Probably the least amount of thing I eat is meat. I probably always lean towards chicken and fish. I don't know why. I just always have. That's my favorite. But really, I love all food. I just love it. The food I like the most is the food that's made for me. The food that's cooked for me and given to me. That's what I love the most. So what I do out in the world, I'm an actor, and I'm an academic I'm an academic social psychologist, and I have a small business where I use applied theatre-based learning and applied improv for business and industry, and I joined GPB oh gosh, so long ago, at the very beginning in the pandemic, in a response to a call out from Kathy, the wonderful Kathy Saylett, to address the situation that people were finding themselves in during the COVID pandemic. You know, the isolation, the people were frightened, they were lonely, had no idea what was going on. None of us did really. So the notion of using play in all its forms to support people's well-being and their mental health and to create community in such a time worldwide was very exciting to me, and GPB has just gone from strength to strength, and I'm really pleased to be involved now with the Food Face Festival with GPB One Asia. I love the fact that we're all One Asia down here, including New Zealand and Australia. That's very exciting to me. So yeah, that's me.
Beautiful. Thank you. Wonderful. Yeah. So, which I go first? Well, I think I should introduce Mommy go first because she's also a member of GPB and GPB Japan and GPB One Asia and GPB Educator Salon as well. So, and she's a wonderful person. So she couldn't make it today. So she gave us some message. So I'm gonna share.
皆さんこんにちは. Hi everyone, my name is Mamiko and I'm from Tokyo, Japan, and I'm a member of Global Play Brigade Japan. And I'm so sorry that I cannot be there with you today because I'm on holiday in Okinawa, which is southern islands in Japan. And you know, this is the second time that we do Food Face Festival, and this time we just put fun because the last time we did this event was in July and it was so much fun and we had so many people enjoy our past and also their past and everything was so fantastic. So that's why we wanted to do this again. And this time we have more people joining in and it's gonna be much more fun. So I would like you to enjoy this event with us together too. And you know, in Japan we have so many different food culture in every single region, so I would like to post a lot of videos and, you know, pictures of the food that we have in Japan. So I would like you guys to do, you know, take pictures and take videos and put some comments on Food Face and introduce the food culture to us and to the world as well, and enjoy the moment that we all have together about food. Okay, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Bye.
Yeah, it looks like she, you know, she took the videos in Okinawa already because it looks like, you know, she's in a t-shirt and it looks like, you know, she was wearing some bikini or something. So I wish I was there with her, but yeah, and I'm hoping that she's taking a lot of photos in Okinawa because we have a kind of Japan is a kind of long, you know, country. So Okinawa is maybe about like, you know, still feeling like, you know, you can feel like a little bit of summer yet. And then when you go to Hokkaido, that's northern part of Japan. And my husband is going to be there next week. It's so cold. It's, you know, going under, yeah, Celsius. So under zero. So my name is Hikaru here, by the way, and you can call me Hikaru or Lou. And I think sometimes it's easier for everybody to call me Lou because Hikaru or Hiraku, sometimes people call me, and Hiraku means open. And I like it. I want to open up the people, but Hikaru means light, and I want to be the light of the people. The reason why I joined the Global Play Brigade is because, and I started doing this One Asia Pacific, is because we are the neighbors, but we don't know much about it. And if we try to, you know, to understand each other, then we are not gonna be able to understand each other. So through learning, you know, through this fun event, we can learn and we can play together and you know because we really so all of us wish to have a world peace. So and creating this world peace by having fun together, playful and beautiful, and to create a playful, beautiful world together. I'm a professor at a university and I teach behavioral psychology. So I want to learn more about Yvette, what you do, and we can do some collaboration play shop together again. And total too. And then India. India is offering another beautiful, wonderful play shop on November the 25th, right? And last time I joined, and it was so much fun learning about the food quiz. So maybe you are awesome to creating some, food quiz. And I don't know much about food. And honestly, I'm not that foodie. I'm so picky about food. But I love vegetables and I love mushrooms. So, and this is a great opportunity for me to learn about the food from all over the world and learn about the foodies from all over the world too. So, and we hope we're gonna have fun together. Okay, I'm running out of time, but I just wanted to share what you can do during this Food Face Festival. So these are the photos and videos that was posted in July. So I'm gonna just go through. So you can create the food face like with all different kinds of food and pasta and vegetables and sushis and mushrooms and appetizers and yeah, these mushrooms and then this is from India too. And then you can even create a cat out of food. That's wonderful. And these are the videos. We are running out of time, so I'm not gonna share it now, but I'm gonna post it again in a Facebook group. So here's how to participate.
Choose foods from your country or culture that you want to celebrate in the Food Face Festival.
Make a food face. A design made out of your food that looks like a face.
It can also be a already made food, which has a face.
Take a picture or record a short video sharing your food face creation
and what it means to you.
Reflect on the story of this food in your culture. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's so easy to do. So, we hope that a lot of people is going to be posting the videos and photos in a group. So, thank you very much for joining our opening ceremony. So, we'll be coming back again here on November the 8th around this same time. So stay tuned again. And then if you're interested in joining the play shops from all over the Asia Pacific countries, and we are gonna post when and what time. So stay tuned again. So thank you very much. So let's have fun together. Thank you.